What's poppin', my people? You're back with the Broken Filter. I got my man Face, I got my man Far Rock, and I got my man Hef with me. Fellas, good stuff happening. Topics is blowing up. Let's jump right into it.
What's up?
I got Carson, 37 years old from Houston, Texas. Carson. He writes, I got divorced 4 years ago. I have 3 young kids. I've been with my new girlfriend 3 years, and she's the best. Very smart, very nice, great with the kids, trustworthy, treats me like a king, fun, very loving, cooks, cleans, great sex, etc. After all that, my issue is she's not very pretty. She's not ugly, but she's like a 6. I find myself very attracted to other women, and sometimes I wish I had those other women. I'm happy, but I'm not happy. My girl is hinting at marriage, but I don't know if I'm feeling it. I'm not 100% satisfied. My brothers, what should I do? Carson, 37 years old from Houston, Texas, having some problems.
Damn, I don't know.
Who wants to go first?
I don't know, man.
I mean,
what's all the things?
That was a laundry list of good things.
A lot of pros.
Cooks, clean.
A lot of pros.
Good sex.
That was a laundry
Good
list.
with the kids.
Yeah, good with the kids is important at the age of 37.
It is,
How
man.
many kids do you have? 3?
3.
But at the end of the day,
Three
at the
young
end of the
ones.
day, you can't go into marriage with
the
any type of
hesitations.
apprehension.
Right.
So, the decision, unfortunately, although cruel, is obvious. You can't marry her.
Dipset.
Yo, because if you roll over in bed and you see her face and it's not a good look, then you're not going to stay, yo.
Is there anything you can do
Yeah.
to turn that 6
Can you get
into
a weave or some facelifts or,
Far Rock's taking points off for the week.
you know, some makeup or something? Is it something you can do?
Let's break it up a little for him. All right. So he has a laundry list of things that we just discussed that are positives.
Right.
All right. Where does the positives start to outweigh the negatives? Where you start to give a person, maybe she's a 6, but because of all these other great things, not just what she does with the kids, she's also great with him, treats him like a king. Does that give her an extra 1.5 or something?
The problem is he's already looking at other chicks and wanting them. So if he's doing that now, that's not going to change when he gets married. It's not.
Baseline. Is that where you at? Is that as easy as that? Far
It's
Rock.
like that 80-20. You know, like grown people say, you know, if you find an 80, you know what I mean? Like you should rock out with the 80.
Right.
He want 100.
He want 100.
I want 100. Everybody deserves to have 100.
Well, let me ask you this:
I don't-
should the 80?
I might settle for
Should
80.
the 80 be more the
That's an
cosmetic
80.
stuff though?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's not even an 80. That's like a 90.
But I can't
No,
remember a 90
hold
out
on.
of 6, yo.
Yeah, when he first met her, right? Let's go back to the basics.
This is his girlfriend, right?
Yeah, this is his girlfriend.
Yeah,
So she can't be that bad.
Right.
3 years.
She can't be that bad.
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
I mean, she was good enough for him to meet.
Yo, you know what it is?
Because it could have. No, listen. I don't know. The basic attraction is physical, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
So
the first one.
she
So
was
if there's
cute enough for him
an
to bag
80,
her.
20, 70, 30, or any type of rule, that has to be in the 80. Now, the other thing, like cooking, you're like, all right, you can compromise on cooking.
Yeah.
She don't get along with my third son. He's a brat. I get it. You can compromise on one of the kids, but you can't overlook a basic thing. Like you can't not look at her and not
Yeah.
like her. Yeah, that's,
Dudes got egos, man. They need to feel good.
Especially when you
They
take
need
your
to feel
girl
like-
out. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like when you out and you don't feel good with your chick, like
Oh,
you
what?
feel like
Hey, what if you run into your peoples? You be like, this is
my girl.
And they give you that look like, for real? Then you be like,
that's
oh.
Yeah,
And
but
when you walk away, you be like, I bet she ain't gonna
it's
tell my
like
friends.
poker. Like you throwing away 3 aces. Like you throwing away 3 aces and trying to go out there and find 4
Yo,
aces.
that's a good press. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Which is for him probably hard to do. I would do it. I would do it. I would throw. I
one
would
of the
throw
key
my
things
hand.
with poker is that what's on the board, and he's saying that he's seen other women.
He lives in Houston.
Oh
You
yeah,
know how
and
many
that's
chicks is out there?
yeah, that's true.
But see,
Yeah,
my question is,
whatever.
what attracted him to her in the first place? For him to even scoop her? Was it
tell
like
you
a
what it
one
is,
night
man.
jump
I'ma
off
tell
that
you
he
what it
ended
is.
up
They were
sticking
probably
around with?
friends.
Could've been
He's
friends.
coming off a divorce, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so he just
He
jumped
started
into the
off. He
first.
said, "I got divorced 4 years ago. He's been with her 3 years.
That was
that was
problem
the
number
rebound
one.
chick. Came in, treated
Problem
like a
right
king.
there.
All the stuff that he felt he wasn't getting out of that
Yep.
first marriage. I found a chick that want to cook, that want to clean, that want to do these things, that want to go out and enjoy each other.
Yo, you can't
And
jump
it's
right
very-
into something after divorce, yo. You gotta let it marinate, man.
Yeah, but yo,
He was too thirsty. He was supposed to fall back for a second.
You know what? I'm actually impressed because normally you don't take this stance. Like you would be like dropper.
Quick.
Oh, I am dropper. Yeah,
Oh, you said you had 3 aces in your hand, an 80-20
I'm just saying,
ball.
all I'm saying, I'm trying to be more mature.
What is this? Like,
No, but I would drop
It's
it because you need to be happy,
completely happy
outside. What you got when you walking with your chick, like you need to feel your ego needs to feel good. Like I got some hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like you got no hot, it don't matter how good she cook. Right. It don't matter what she does on the inside.
I'm an advocate.
It shouldn't matter. You know what I mean?
I'm a big advocate of the 80-20. I do believe that the 80, like you said, has to have those things that are important to you. Whatever's the top things on your list has to be in the 80. The other things can.
So you don't think that's a shallow move?
No, I don't think that's a shallow move. I think that's a necessary move.
I
I think
think
it sounds bad.
It's a shallow move, but I think it's a necessary
move. Like if he was the type of dude
it's a shallow move, but a necessary move.
If he was saying that he didn't care,
only people who's not in that situation would say it's shallow. I mean, it may sound, but that's a fundamental thing. Like you gotta be attracted.
Every female is gonna say this is wrong.
It is
but
wrong.
Yo, I'm telling.
But there's life.
You gotta do it. You can't walk around with something you don't think is hot, and you in Houston looking at all that hot out there.
Listen,
ain't no way.
But you know what's funny? Like they might say this is wrong to say, but they do.
They gonna do the same thing.
They do the same thing. They're not going to say.
Ain't no chick gonna walk
around. If a chick be with the ugliest dudes
because he takes
care. You know what I'm saying? But if the dude is nice,
on the other side.
If the dude takes care of her, the dude listens to her and all those intangibles, they're taking them.
But she's still giving somebody else the drugs, though.
Off for somebody off on the side. Still doing it.
Not necessarily.
Necessarily.
Absolutely. This is a new far
right. Not necessarily.
100% of the time, if they're not attracted to the person that they're with and they stuck with them for other reasons, they're rocking off with the cute guy that's at least doing that part with them. I guarantee it.
Yo, some of these chicks out here are attracted to the other things.
But we just said that though. If you're 80%,
so you remember how we just said, yo, how can we turn from a 6 to a 9? Mm-hmm. A chick will turn you from a 6 to a 9 and like have herself believing like she's attracted to the dude.
That's only 3 years, man. 4th year, she's going in.
Nah,
absolutely, man. She's going in.
What should be 3 years at this dude not really caring how hot she is and caring about all those other things. Right. Like that should wear off. The problem is
it's not wearing.
It ain't wearing off. So she must be a low 6. She ain't a strong 6. She must be a low 6.
Yo, because if you got all them qualities and you still a strong 6, then you pretty much a keeper.
No, she's not a keeper.
For him, she is.
No, you don't keep a 6.
You don't keep a 6?
Yo, but everybody's definition of a 6.
Not in Houston.
Listen,
you keep a 6 if you live in Salt Lake City. Yeah, I don't even know where.
Maybe Pittsburgh, where
you don't keep a 6.
Factory.
Yeah, I don't think you should keep a 6. Yeah.
So let me ask you this: it only has to be a what's the number that's a keeper? Let's put it that way.
A 9.5
to you. To you. So whatever your version of a 9.5 is,
my version of a 9.5 is a keeper,
and that's a high number.
It's a high number.
Yeah. So what? I should shoot for a low number. Your mother told you to shoot low.
I'm just saying.
I'm shooting for the stars.
9.5 is near perfection.
Cool. I'll take that. You tell me, are there 9.5s out there? Are there 9.5s out there? Are there 9.5s out there? Yeah. Yes, Omar deserves that.
Yeah, they're unicorns, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Cool.
Like,
they real
but the key is his interpretation of a 9.5. It might not be saying it might not be your interpretation.
No.
So if I'm walking around,
let me tell you something. When you see my 9.5,
everybody 9.5.
Everybody 9.5. That's gonna be your 10-12s out here. You know what I'm saying? My 9.5 is gonna be your 10-12.
I'm just saying everybody see people different. So. Yo, the same chick that I might be like, yo, I'm feeling her. She hot to me. That's a keeper. Might not be the same one that everybody.
I'm saying if we're saying that most men are going to live off that premise, most dudes, then I have to agree with Face.
Yo, there's a lot of dudes out here with 6s though, man.
But that's not
a lot of
dudes. That's the 80-20 because they got to be doing all the other stuff.
No, but I'm saying maybe they're not 6s to them. Maybe that's their.
Maybe they 8s.
9.
Hey.
Found a woman.
I'm glad there's a lot of dudes with 6s.
Well, maybe they were 8s and 9s, and then kids and time and other things turned them into 6s.
You could look at somebody and say,
and you knew they
never
were
a 9. You was never a 9.
I knew
you may have been a 7 and dropped down to a 5, but you wasn't a 9. Man, there was some 9s that have gone down. Right?
You was at the last.
See that heavy.
You was at the last
Yeah, when you go to
Homecoming. You be like, you forget who people are. You be like,
Some
walking right past them.
You looking at him like, who?
Some of them guys tricked a lot of dudes.
But I'm saying, look, I knew a dude that said he liked women with a little pudge. You know what I'm saying? Like he liked the little extra part right here. He didn't need a flat stomach. Like, that was something that was on his list. But that's going to make, if he find a woman that got that pudge, you automatically deduct him for the pudge. Like, that's not good. He putting it up there and say, look, that's perfect.
Yeah, I like universally hot. In everybody's eyes, oh, this chick look good. Everybody's eyes. Everybody's eyes.
How do you know what everybody's looking at?
You don't like a handful of hot.
Let me tell you something. When I bring mine in here, all y'all going to be like, yo, she look good. Come on. Are you serious? You telling me there's not people that's universal?
They are.
Is Halle Berry a pretty woman?
Absolutely.
Is Halle Berry a pretty woman? Is Halle Berry okay? Universally, she's pretty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's sum it up at this. Carson, what should you do?
I can't put the kids in the crate. He needs to jump out the window as soon as possible without hurting their feelings too much. He needs to jump out the window and come.
He's going to hurt her feelings regardless,
and find
man.
something else.
Yeah,
he can find somebody else that has all those other attributes: cook, clean, sex, all that, and look good. He can do it. He can do it, but he has to start today. No, I'm saying he has to start today. Stop playing around with her. Say, hey, listen, we can be friends, but you, man, I don't even know what the conversation is. But he got to start today. He got to go.
He didn't say all right. Well, listen. I think we all saying he should leave. I'm just saying he shouldn't start today. He said he likes her. She's starting to pressure him about marriage. He's not saying I was ready to just get out this relationship. He's been with her for 3 years.
But he's looking at other women.
Looking at other women.
He wishing he could be with other women. That's what he said, right? Sometimes I wish I could
women. I wish I had them.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before he dip out there.
We just about out of time. So listen, the bigger question is, and I guess if we want to talk to Carson and we want to talk to everybody else in Broken Filter Land, is that, and you guys shake your head, nod, yay, nay, don't wife up non-hot chicks.
Right. Don't go get a Camry and then get mad because you see all these Benzes out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it.
Yeah, he shouldn't have did
Just save your money up and go get the Benz one time.
He shouldn't let the relationship get like that in the first place. Now he's in a bad situation.
But right now he got a Camry with a souped up engine. So what do you do now? Like, he done put money into souping it up.
It's still a Camry, man.
It's still a Camry.
Still a Camry. You can't get rid of that.
When that Camry is at the light next to that Benz, yo, you gonna realize you're really in it, just a Camry. Yeah, he got to get rid of it.
Damn,
engine or not, and you can't see that from the outside. You can't see the engine.
That's true.
Nobody know what she's doing on the inside.
And it's important for the people to know. It's for if you don't like Camrys. Like if you are good with those attributes, apparently Carson, because I don't want people to say that we were being shallow, because you talked about that earlier, but apparently Carson deemed that her looks is something very important.
Right, he's not happy, so he needed dip.
Apparently he didn't like a Camry.
We're out of time right now, Carson. I hope we helped you out on Broken Filter family. I hope you got something out of this. Stop wifing up people that you don't feel are up to snuff. You're not going to end up with them anyway. I guess that's what we're saying, right?
Pretty much.
And she's going to land somebody else.
Yeah, she will. But those
because that's somebody's not. Absolutely. With that being said, hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on Twitter. That's TBF __ show. That Facebook group is growing every day. And we're now on WPBradio.com every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Come join the fun. You can download the app. It's available at the website, which is www.thebrokenfilter.com. With that being said, my man Face, my man Far Rock, and my man Hef signing off. See you next time.